This is the only thing you should be drinking in 2024. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll take you guys back in the kitchen with me and we are going to make some blended punch together. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends and your family members about Callie J's Kitchen and have them subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell so you can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Follow me on Instagram, it's CallieKitchen_1, and also on Facebook, it's Callie J's Kitchen. So here I have some carrots, I also have some pumpkin, and of course I have some okra. Now, you want to ensure that you wash off these items nicely before you go ahead and slice them up. Just to note, guys, I did not remove the skin from my pumpkin. No, I'm not adding a lot of the carrot. I'm just adding 2 large carrots to this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go in, slice up the carrots, and I will also slice up the okra and the pumpkin nicely, and then I'm just going to add them to a bigger pot and add some water, about 2 cups of water, and allow that to boil for roughly about 15 minutes. And you also want to tip a little bit of salt in that. Once it's nicely boiled after 15 minutes, I will just turn off the stove and allow it to cool down before I go ahead and blend it in the blender. Now, this is really easy and simple, and you can always go ahead and just make it for the entire family. And sometimes you can just go ahead and have this punch in the afternoon, just in case you feel like you don't want any heavy food on your stomach. This is a great substitute. So this is what it looks like after 15 minutes, nice to boil. We're going to go ahead now and take up some of the okra. We're going to take up some of that water, and don't watch the sliminess of it. We add okra to it, and okra is a little bit slimy. So once you take up the pumpkin, the okra, and the carrot, we're going to go ahead and blend this nicely until it is smooth. And I will show you guys what it looks like once it is nicely blended. Now, you can always go ahead and add dragon stout, or you can add a Guinness, or you can add a Malta. It depending on what you like, what your family like. So, once this is nicely blended, I will show you what it looks like I mentioned earlier. And of course, we're going to go ahead and mix it up together. All of these ingredients that I'm using today, you can get it at your local supermarket, or you can get it at your local grocery shop. So this is what it looks like once it is nicely blended. It is not too thick and it's not too thin, because we don't want it to be thin at all. So this is the right consistency that we're looking for. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and pour it out in a large container. Guys, please note, I will not be straining this. All right, we're not going to strain it at all because it is really smooth and nice. And remember, we're going to add more items to it as well. So once you pour it out in a large container, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to blend the rest of it. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys what it looks like. And we're also going to go ahead and sweeten as well. So this is what it looks like, guys, once all of it is nicely blended. And of course, you want to ensure that you add some cinnamon. You can add some freshly grated nutmeg. You can even add some mixed spice to that. And you don't need to add any salt, because I add the salt earlier when I was boiling it. So I'm going to add the Guinness Smooth. And if you don't have the Guinness Smooth at home, remember, you can always go ahead and add the other Guinness, the original one. And then I'm going to add the peanut supplegen. No, you don't necessarily need to add the peanut supplegen. If you want to add the vanilla or the chocolate, you can always go ahead and do so. Once I add all of that goodness, I will go ahead and just mix that up well, and it should look creamy and nice. And just to know, the condensed milk is optional. If you don't want to add any condensed milk to this, you can always go ahead and leave it out, all right? You don't necessarily have to add it. Make sure you mix this up well, and make sure you always taste. So I'm going to go in now with the vanilla flavoring. And once I add the vanilla flavoring, you want to mix that up well nicely as well. and then I'm gonna add the condensed milk. All right. So this condensed milk that I'm using doesn't have any cinnamon, it doesn't have any nutmeg or any of the mixed spice that they normally add to the condensed milk. This is the original condensed milk that I'm using. So once you add the condensed milk, you just mix that up well and remember to taste. And once I'm finished sweetening, I will come back and show you guys what the final product looks like. You can always go ahead and check the description box for all of the ingredients that I'm using, and you can always go ahead and play over the video and just follow along, and you guys will enjoy. And this is the final product of my amazing blended punch. Of course, I'm going to add some ice to my glass, and then I'm going to pour it out and just serve that up ice cold. I hope you guys enjoy today's recipe. I hope you guys go ahead and try it out and let me know what you think. Remember guys to subscribe to my channel and remember to turn on your post notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for another awesome recipe.